Hello everybody and welcome to a new multiplayer let's play on an Attack of the B-Team modded server. So this is a server that me and LizardBoi are both on. He's not on right now, but he created the server and we've both been playing, and we're gonna eventually have some more people on that will play with us, potentially viewers or other friends. But we've both been on here for a few days, probably about a week now, and we've both set up a pretty really kind of basic bases. We all kind of have the same sort of stuff. This is mine, and I have some thermal expansion machines, Tinker's Construct, Smeltery, and tools. Tools in my hotbar here, and also lots of ingots and stuff from the Plentiful Ores mod. That might be what it's called. That basically makes everything extremely easy to find, and there's some bulk storage there. So I have quite a few different mod related items and stuff. I just picked this up without even explaining it. These are essence berry bushes. They basically grow experience. You eat these things, and then I have a tank full of liquid experience, which looks really bad, but that'll be changed in the future. You step on this and it deposits it into here. So that's pretty nice, and got a few different alloys and such in the smeltery to make tools, and redstone energy cell that's being filled to power all my machines, double your ores and such. Also have a lava fabricator here, which just turns energy into lava, which is pretty nice, that I can use to power my smeltery. Oh, I also got this trophy from a cave spider when I went mining. I found a spawner and I killed one and dropped a trophy. And guess what it does when you right click on it? Yeah, poison 4 for 10 seconds. Don't right click on it. Yeah, you don't want to do that. It doesn't actually take you down to half a heart, which is nice, but still not very good. So what I want to do today is make a QCraft door. Now if you don't know what QCraft is, it is a mod that adds quantum physics into Minecraft, so you can have blocks that change depending on how you look at them or what direction you're looking at them. They can only change if they're not being looked at. So even if you're on a multiplayer server and one person's looking at a block, it can't change unless they also look away, if that makes any sense. I tried recording this a couple days ago, failed miserably at QCraft. Here's some of the remnants of that episode. So many failed blocks in here, like it's ridiculous. I might show a little no, I will. Here's a little blooper reel of how bad I was. Sense of observation, put these here and there. Make those. Why didn't they stack? Why did they not stack? Oh. What? Why? They take time to warm up to each other, apparently. Oh god. This isn't good. And then if I just... Oh no. What did I do? I forgot to make this not stone from the inside. Oh my god. Let me just place them all down. If it doesn't work, they're gonna be trashed anyways, so let's get them all. What? If you're freaking kidding me, and east and west were switched. What? I'm not redoing it. I'm not redoing it. QCraft door, failure. Maybe in the future. I'm not going out to look for more dust again. I have to use almost 2 stacks for this stupid door. So yeah, that happened. The worst part about it really is that it's so difficult, or not that it's really difficult, but that the quantum dust, which I now have quite a bit of, is not too easy to get a lot of, and it takes a lot to make just 10 blocks for the door and the other piece that I was going to do. But I suppose now that I have some little failed experiments, I can show you what the mod's about before we get into it. If I take this and I put it down, so it's air, and it's not just invisible, it is literally air. You can walk right through it. And that's because I looked at it from a, what is this? From the south. That's the south face of the block that I looked at, and from the south it's supposed to be air. Now if you look at it from this side, and remember you have to look away for it to change, so if I just do this, it doesn't change. If you look away, look back, it changes to stone, because this is the west face of the block, and the west face is set to stone. And then if I just look around like this, it never changes, and the top is also stone, and this is air. And another bad part about it is that you don't get the quantum block back. It breaks into whatever it is at the moment you break it. So it becomes much more difficult to correct any errors you make. You gotta do it right the first time. But anyway, this is my plan. I want to make a 3x3 door of blocks that will be stone from the outside, but air from the inside, so I can get out easily. And then I want a block that I have to look at in a specific way to open the door from the outside. And that's what this over here was from when I was trying to do that. Essentially, you have a key block of sorts that when you look at it and it turns into air, the rest of the blocks here turn into air. But this might not make any sense until you actually see me do it. So let's get into crafting and stuff. We're gonna need these essence of observations, and this is what that block I showed you is made out of. So we're gonna need 10 of these, because there's 9 in the door and 1 key. And then we also need, I'm not quite sure exactly how many we're gonna need, probably more than I make here, but we don't actually need these essence of superpositions. We need, wait, what? Okay, there we go. We need these essence of entanglement here, and that's how we get the key block to affect the rest of the blocks. So I'm gonna make those essence of entanglement. Now I need to grab some stone from here. I might actually need to cook up some more, so let me just get that going so it's ready. Okay, so now we're gonna make these essence of observations. So how you do this is, these are the possible faces you can affect. So you have your east and west, north and south faces, and then you have your top and bottom faces in these corners here. So our up and down ones, well, it really doesn't matter, so I'm just going to set them as stone. But then our north and south, we actually want it to be air, because that's the direction we're going to be looking at, the south face of the block for the key, and we need it to turn into air when we do so. Now the east and west, we only want it to be stone when you look at it on the west side. So, or sorry, no, on the east side. I do not want to get this wrong again. I already got it wrong once and rage quit the game for the night. Because the F3 is showing the opposite of what I need to actually think about. But anyways, so the east face is the face out here. So that's the east, that's the west, so the east needs to be stone. Okay, so we need to make blocks that look like this. Now I'm just gonna double check because I've made too many mistakes in the past. Okay, top and bottom stone. The east face facing out here needs to be stone, and then west. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's make these all stacked together real nicely. And then we need to entangle all of these blocks together. So how we do that is we're going to take 2 of them, put an essence of entanglement in there. That will entangle 2 of them together. Then we take those entangled blocks, more essence of entanglement, and the rest of these blocks to entangle these together. And then we just kind of do this until we get them all entangled with each other. And there we go. Okay, so I actually needed 1 less than I thought. Okay, we now have all the blocks we need Now I actually think I'm going to modify this a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to make this a 3x3 door. I'd like to, but I think I'd also like to make it blend in with the mountain a little bit more. Because if we have, let's just get some dirt for this. If we just have it like this, obviously that's not going to look natural. Like there's no way you wouldn't notice that something's there. Although this door will probably get replaced in the future. But we do want it to look good for now. And so I was thinking maybe step them down like this. And I think that would make it look quite a bit better. Ooh, that's fast. So if we just did that, I think that'd blend in real nicely. And yeah, it's not gonna affect. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. So I'm gonna place my key block down. So we're gonna put this here. Now that turned into air from the side, which is what we want. Anytime we look at it from this direction, it's air, which is going to make the door also be air. So if we put this down, okay, we want that to be stone, so turn to stone. Okay. The rest of these down. Actually, I'm gonna keep a little pocket for me to get back into with, because I actually found out in doing this that you can look. I already had it on me. You can actually look through a micro block at an entangled block. So if you look at it from, if you looked at it from this, come on. Oh, that's still in my vision a little bit. Come on. There we go. The microblock does not block your vision, so it still changes, which means we can actually hide the key block in there. And then that turns to air. If we look at it like this, turn back into stone. So it's stone right now. How this works, so if you're flying around, like if you fly this way, well, it's not really what I wanted. Let's say you were flying a bit higher up, I guess. And like okay, turn to stone. Man, that's really laggy right now for some reason. Yeah, if you came in like this, oh man. Are these wait, what? These should not be oh wait. I think I know what the problem is. Come on. No, it shouldn't be acting like I'm looking at this. Can I block that off? Can you still look at it through a block? No, you can't. Why is it doing that? I'm not looking at any sides that would do that. Okay, I'm confused now. It's like this. Because the top and bottom are fine. Interesting. Because like this way, nothing. Let's just try looking at it like this. Nothing. Oh no, it did disappear. What? Now if we go inside, yeah, it's air, which is what we want. And then it's stone. But this block over here, there's no way I'm looking at the side in any way. Well, this is interesting. If I look at it that way, it disappears, and I don't know why, because I'm not... Alright, let's test this out with some of my failed experiments. So how can we look like, okay, come on. Is that not there? Okay, there we go. If we put this there, and then we look at it from here, turn to air. Come on. Is this... I think this is entangled with the, maybe. It shouldn't be. Let's just get a non-entangled block. Put that away. That's an entangled block. I don't want one. Don't I have any others? Alright, well. Fine. Take this one. That side, it's there. If we look at it like this. Oh man! Why does it do that? That's stupid. Should not be able to look at it through another block. Okay, how can we stop this? If I encase this, it changed to air, really? Is it because there's a corner showing? If I get rid of the corner, does that work? Okay, why? Come on. There you go. Okay, let's get rid of all corners. Okay, it didn't go that time. I think the corners actually count. Really? This is weird. Stone. That should not have changed. That should not change. That is ridiculous. Really? Okay, I'm sorry, but that's just stupid. Am I missing something? Because that completely undermines everything that you would try to do with QCraft. That is so weird. How do you... Okay, you know, can't do QCraft without running into problems, apparently. I'm gonna look this up and see if there's anything I can do about it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured out what the problem was. Unfortunately, it's not something I can fix right now. It's actually a config file setting, but apparently it uses a lot more computer resources, so I don't have access to the control panel for the server, and I don't know if you can actually change the individual mod configs. That's LizardBoi who has access to that, so I'll have to ask him. But that'll be kind of unfortunate if I can't, because I mean, you just fly around here and it's gone. But it still works like it should. I mean, you look at that and then it's gone. This is exactly what I wanted. And then you go in and it doesn't shut behind you or anything. And then when I go out, I just turn around and do this, and then it closed behind me. And then you wouldn't be able to notice that it's there. At least not as easily. Unfortunately, snow won't collect on this. At least it probably won't. If it did, it would just pop off once it turned to air. Where did I even put this micro block? Over here? What? Oh no, I put stone in front of it. Alright, well, that makes me wonder if once the config file is changed, that cover will even work. If it doesn't, oh well, I'll figure something else out. But for now, this is pretty good, so just have to do it a little bit more consistently. There we go. Okay, so before I end the episode, I want to do a few other random things. Actually, there's only one I can think of right now. I actually found this miniature red heart when I killed a zombie while searching for quantum ore. So I'm going to craft the heart canister that actually gives you another heart on top of it. So we need a necrotic bone, an empty canister, and a jeweled apple. I went and got a necrotic bone from a wither skeleton in the nether. It wasn't too hard to get. The jeweled apple is just some diamonds and an apple, which I don't actually have, do I? I'll have to get an apple, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the apple. We're gonna make the canister for it, and make the jeweled apple, of course. So there we go, jeweled apple, canister, red heart, and necrotic bone. Awesome! Red heart canister. Let me go to this tab and put it on. And we're gonna regenerate a new heart down there. There it is. And the next tier is orange. So if we get 9 more of those, we'll have another health bar. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And what else was I gonna do? I wanted to also see what does the furniture mod have for like a table. What can I make? Mailbox, couches, wooden table. So just wood like that. I just want someplace nice to put that. Let's make a table. Alright, break that. Put the table down. Ah, there we go. Actually, I don't like it there. It should not be right next to the smeltery. Let's put it... Actually, you know what? Let's move the backpack and put it right there. And put the backpack there. And then trophy up there. Alright, cool. So that's up there now. Alright. Was there anything else I was going to do? I don't think so. Oh, I just remember I forgot to share my future plans for the house. Oh, that was cool. For my house here, I did on the first take of the video and not this one. So this mountain here that I'm on, I want it to be a kind of more technically advanced place with, you know, my smeltery and redstone stuff and everything here. And then I want to build a bridge out from this thing that I started to market over to this mountain here. And I want to build some kind of a witch-like house, whether it might be a giant mushroom or something. Could make a big root system, possibly, to hold everything from the witchery mod, and not have any real machines going on. At least not much. And I wanted to have like the bridge, have supports that go down to the ground, and then it like slowly transition into a more evil look as you go. I think that'd be pretty cool. It's not going to be for a little while, but that will, well, at least I think that'll be really cool once I get going on that. Let me just check real quick that there wasn't anything else I was going to do. I'll be right back. Okay, one final thing. I went and got some ender pearls because I wanted to make a safari net launcher. Got all the materials. Just pretty simple to make, actually. And I found some single-use ones in some chests that I kept around. Don't want that. But I went and got some ender pearls because I wanted to create a reusable one. So it's a gas tier and 4 ender pearls. Pretty expensive, but it is reusable. So I'm gonna put these away, I suppose, and we're gonna test this out. So I've never ever used this before. So I want to see, what do I want to capture. I suppose we'll just get somebody fairly harmless. Let's just get a zombie. How do you do this? Sneak click to change mode. Okay, what is it? Capture mode. Hey, nice. Oh, it even changes color too. I don't remember seeing that in the videos I've seen. So yeah, now it has a zombie in it. And we changed to release mode. And oh, there he is. And we kill him real quick. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to probably use that to transport some animals, make a breeder machine for Mine Factory Reloaded, get a bunch more food because I'm running low, and I'll probably do quite a bit of decoration, maybe change my house up a bit. Between episodes there'll probably be some pretty big changes unless I'm just dealing with some small stuff I want to get on camera. So anyways, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. There will be many more to come as we get more in depth with this mod pack and the mods involved with it. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.